rapaziada, beleza? Será vou continuar a campanha de jogo Kingdom Come Deliverance. Este episódio 18. Ele tá aqui.
What needs to be done?
Look, a military encampment's a complicated thing. I don't expect it to be as peaceful and orderly as Holy Mass. But what we have here now is havoc. The men are as nervous and short-tempered as caged bears. When you walk around the camps, you'll see for yourself. Grumbling everywhere, complaints about everything from the gruel to the fleas. They're moaning they've drunk the alehouse dry, and now they have to wait for the next batch of beer. We've got dead who deserve a decent burial, and a lot of wounded, including one of their lordships. The less the troops grumble, the better off we'll all be. But that's not even the main problem.
What do you mean?
Did you hear what Sir Divish was saying to Fafar, our master builder?
I heard some of it.
And what did you make of it?
He said he'd never built a trebuchet catapult. I wouldn't even know where to start, but he might.
But if it'll take him as long as he said, we can't wait until Judgment Day. We don't have that much time.
I'll try to ask him if I can help in some way.
You should definitely do that. Without a trebuchet, we're much too weak. May the Lord watch over you.
Bastante objetivos. Vou ter que falar com ele de novo.
God be with you.
How are you faring, Sir Robart?
How do you think I'm faring, lad? There's some cutthroat thug lolling about in my bed at the castle.
Well, at least no one's raised Talmberg.
Not so far. Though we may end up doing it ourselves to smoke the bastard out.
I imagine Sir Divish isn't taking it too well.
And why do you think he handed command over to me? But it pains my heart too. That place is my home.
What's the easiest way to take back Talmberg?
The easiest way? Call in the Royal Army and leave it to them. But there's no Royal Army to help us now, and we can't afford to wait. What's more, we don't want to destroy the castle. Personally, I'd like to return to it.
Repairing the castle will be expensive.
And time-consuming. No trebuchet is wholly on target. The missiles fly as they please. And if we blast the castle to pieces and Sigismund comes back, he'll make short work of us.
Do you think Sigismund will come back?
How do I know what's in his head? But if he doesn't take advantage of this chaos, someone else probably will. The whole country will know about it soon enough.
I'd never have thought so many people were keeping an eye on Talmberg. Like that fellow Havel.
Not only Talmberg, and we've left precious few men in Ratai. If we're defeated here, who's to stop them from pillaging the whole province? And there's no shortage of power-hungry bastards like Havel and Toth in Bohemia.
Is there some way we can get through the gate?
There are steps from the gate up to the walkway on the battlements, and I don't know how Ishtvan's covering them. Then there's the portcullis to get through. A big battering ram might breach it, but how could you get one that close? I reckon we'll have to set fire to it.
Stuck up brushwood and light it?
Brushwood, timber, anything that burns, soaked in as much pitch as possible. The local charcoal burners surely have some.
And even if it doesn't burn the gate right down, it'll weaken it and make it easier to break through.
Exactly.
And what about the walls? Which side is the most vulnerable?
The south and east are solid. It would be useless to try anything there.
It's best defended from the north, and as for the west...
From the west is where we tried it, and got royally fucked, if you recall. But I think in the end we'll try that way again, only this time we'll do it better.
Pity they didn't stay holed up in Vranyuk for longer. It would have been much easier there.
Toth is a wily fox. If he'd had all his men with him there would have been real carnage. It's likely we only won there because he'd already gone and taken most of his best soldiers with him. May the Lord watch over you.
Vou ter que perguntar se precisa de algo.
Is there anything else I can help with?
Well, we need some pitch. I know you had dealings with the charcoal burners.
I've met a few, true enough.
Then have a look around the area. If you manage to find any pitch, bring it to our quartermaster in the camp at the quarry. Good luck to you.
Greetings. What business have you?
Sir Robard sent me to you. He said you have to build a trebuchet.
Indeed. A trebuchet that can smash the walls of Tamburg. I, a mining engineer. What do I know of war machines? I'll never manage it on my own.
Well, I'd like to help you, but how? I don't know anything about trebuchets either.
Actually, there is a way you could help. Conrad Keyser came to Sasso recently. If you could get him to come here, it would save my skin.
Conrad Keyser? Who's he?
He's a scholar who studied medicine, but he also designed siege engines. He even took part in the siege of Nicopolis, together with Sigismund.
All right, I'll do what I can.
Thank you, Henry. Maybe we will build that trebuchet after all. Take care.
Fogueteiro. Mas tá todo espalhado no mapa.
Waking me. Go away.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
How are we doing with the food?
Who wants to know? One of their lordships?
No, I just wondered if there was anything you're short of.
Oh, I see. The lordling is wondering if we're in urgent need of anything. Well, to tell the truth, we don't have much meat. They bring it round often enough, but never as much as they should.
Yes, I've heard something like that.
I'll say. Every other man's moaning on about it. The gamekeepers are doing all they can, but they can't keep up. So if you know how to help them out, bring it right here. I'll take care of the rest.
Fine, I'll keep that in mind. I brought you some meat.
Stack it over here.
Hoje 200.
What's going on? Good luck to you.
You! What do you think you're doing? God be with you. What can I do for you?
How are the men holding up?
They're a rabble. The out-of-towners are desperate to go home. And the locals, they've got nowhere else to go. Or they're just generally complaining.
Are they causing trouble?
No trouble as such. It's true I've caught a few of them asleep on their watch. There's nothing a couple of lashes of the whip can't cure.
Well, there might be a simpler solution.
Whipping a man, simple enough. Just give one of them a beating, the others will remember. When they forget, do it again.
But then you'd have an injured soldier. It occurred to me a herbal potion might do the trick.
I never heard of any wives' quackery helping troop morale. But Christ knows they could do with something to flush the booze out of them and keep their eyes open.
Encontrar erva anual que possa tirar o quinto som. Tem mais missão do intendente.
Do we have any beer?
Christ, I wish we did. Our ale's all gone and we've drained the local inn dry.
That's bad news.
Don't I know it? You can't go and catch a beer in the woods either. But if you happen to know about some, let's hear it. News like that'd refresh me almost as much as a drink. And the lads, too. Take care now.
Bastante objetivo.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
How do you feel, Sir Divish? How's the shoulder?
I felt better, boy. I feel awful, truth be told. And my shoulder's paining me.
Let someone tend to the wound and you'll soon be better.
The flesh can be healed, perhaps. But the spirit... Henry, can you do something for me?
What is it you need, sir?
I need a priest as well as a physician. The closest was in Rovna, but I don't know what happened to him. And then there's the one from Ujits. What's his name?
Godwin. But why would you need a priest? The wound will heal, especially with the help of one of the monks.
It's not about me. I've got a lot of wounded here that won't see morning, and dead men, and I have to confess my sins. Goodbye.
Ah, mas a maioria desses objetivos é tipo tipo, se não encontrar em um lugar, procurar em outro. Tá, deixa eu ver. Vamos nesse lugar aqui.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ver se tem algum animal aqui também para poder caçar.
Yeah.
My humble greetings. How may I help you?
The troops are falling asleep on guard duty. Do you have anything to help?
There's a recipe I know. I could brew up enough for 2 or 3 men with what I have here.
No, I need enough for a whole bloody encampment. Actually, for 3 camps.
That much? It would take me a week just to pick the herbs for it. Unless you were to do a bit of the legwork yourself.
Seems only reasonable, since I'm the one who wants it. What do you need?
1 handful of valerian and 2 of mint, but make sure it's fresh. And a little
acho que eu tenho isso aí.
Very well. So what goes into the brew?
At least 2 handfuls of...
All right.
Eu já tenho.
Goodbye.
Ah, não. Preciso de 60. Dá pra comprar, não?
Take care.
Eu preciso de uma estricta valeriana.
Take care.
Valeriano. Não tem. Tudo isso. Hortelã. Hortelã e artemisia. Acho que talvez não existe. Vendo. É pior que tem que caçar ainda também. É só chegar um animal perto. Aqui. Quase. Nossa, não pegou. Essa acertou. Pra baixo. Aí, matei um. 96. Quase. Explorado. Aí. Nossa, 97. Eu acho que vai. Acho que tá contando com essa que eu tenho também. Tem que guardar e procurar mais. Ah não, aquela pesado. Deixa mais um. Coelho. Acertei. Acho que já deve dar. Acho que já vou voltar aqui e entregar para não estragar.
Yeah.
I'm honored that you...
I brought you some meat.
Stack it over.
That's the lot.
Great.
Livro de caça.
If we're really going to have to storm the walls, then at least it should be with full bellies. Oh, and here's something for your trouble. Take care now.
Então já foi. Tem que pegar a valeriana aí. Esse quarteirão. Vamos ver se nessa cidade tem.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Tá, acho que ele não vai ter.
I need to bring a few kegs of beer back to Talmberg.
I'm sorry about that, but I don't have any to spare. I can hold out a while with what I have, but I'd be running short myself if it came to that. You'll have to try somewhere else. See you later.
Tá outro lugar.
There's something I need from you, Father Godwin.
Is there, my son? How can I help?
There are a lot of dead and wounded at Talmberg, and no one to make the sign of the cross on their foreheads.
I'd like to help, but sadly I simply can't. My own parishioners are watching me closely, and if I make just one false move, they'll have the bishop down on my back.
But Sir Divish himself...
If he wants me, let him come and speak to me himself. But I'm not going anywhere. It's your fault I have to live with a sword dangling over my head, Hal. And don't think I've forgotten.
I never forced you to do anything. And just because I didn't help you out, you're denying God's forgiveness to innocent strangers.
How dare you? Do you think I'd stoop to such pettiness? My reasons are honorable.
All right, I understand.
Success.
So why don't you turn it round on them? Why don't you say you'll go to Talmberg because it's the right thing to do and your Christian duty, even though you might be shot in the process, like that saint?
Sebastian. That might help, I suppose. Tell me the truth. Is the air really thick with arrows?
It is a siege, but all the camps are well out of range, so you don't have to worry about that.
Well, see how the martyrdom angle works, and then I'll go. At least getting out of here for a while will give me a break from all those judgmental looks. To forgive is human, damn it! Or is it to err that's human? I can never remember. Take care.
Aí. Deixa eu ver. Esfregante 20. Hortelã e valeriana.
God's sake.
Não tem.
I'm honored that... See you later.
Não tem também. Ah, tem negócio pra salvar. Tá, deixa eu ver. Um lugar que tenha negócio de fazer porção. Que deve ter. A gente salvar o jogo. Alquimista.
Bread, rolls, buns and pretzels for you.
Duas valerianas e mais 41 hortelã.
God be with.
Valeriana e hortelã. Acho que era duas hortelã. falta mais 41 hortelã. Deixa eu ver. Acho que não tem mais o que. Vou pegar mais um. Salvar. Posso ver pelos herbanários. Poder comprar o hortelã que falta. Boscado. Posso ver se tem cerveja aqui também. Espero ficar de dia.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
I need to bring a few kegs of beer back to Talmberg.
I'm sorry about that. I don't have any to spare.
Mas
I can hold out a while with what I have,
mas nunca
but
disse
I'll
que
be
não tem
running short
cerveja.
myself if it came to that. You'll have to try somewhere else. Take care.
Herbanário.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Hortelã, que faltava. Leva Paris, São João. Boleto. Deixe. ainda.
I'll come to ask for help.
Again? Such trying times we live in. God is testing us all. So what is it you need?
Their lordships have laid siege to Talmberg, and the brigands have wounded Sir Divish and many other people. I'm to ask if the monastery might send someone to help.
These are tragic times. Fortunately, I've only a little work left to do here, so I'll gather my things and set off for Talmberg.
Thank you, Father. May God reward you 1,000 times.
Good luck to you.
Do you happen to know the whereabouts of Conrad Keyser?
What do you want from the old buzzard? Never mind. What do I care? It's the big house in the courtyard by the monastery.
Good luck then.
Frases, urtigas, hortelã aqui. Não tem mais. Tigre. Acho que eu vou estar para comprar. Ah, não tem aqui. Foi? Aí. Acho que eu só preciso fazer esse objetivo aí e pegar a cerveja.
Dave!
É.
What? You thought I wouldn't find out? You didn't return the relic.
But I... Oh, bugger.
How could you do that? It's because of people like you that they won't let decent folk in.
Talvez tenha esquecido de devolver a relíquia. Mas espero que não tá causando dano. Acho que bugou.
God damn! Call that combat. I'll slaughter you. Bring it on.
Bugou. Não tá perdendo vida. Aí, desmaiou. Isso vai estar trancado. Tem a chave do baú. Como é que eu vou entrar aí? Quer ligar de novo?
I hope I can be of help.
Is this where Conrad Keyser lives?
Indeed. The world-renowned Conrad Keyser.
I need to speak to him.
Oh, really? Whatever for?
Vou carregar meus charmes.
Tobias Fayfire sent me. He's asking Master Conrad for help with the siege of Talmberg.
Must be important then. Go in. Well, I don't know how he can help from here. Here's the key.
Nice.
Take care now.
Enter. Huh? By the horn of Joshua, you startled me. I thought you were urban. What do you want?
Sir, Tobias Fayfire, the master builder and engineer from Skalitz, sends his greetings.
Fayfire? Tobias Fayfire? I've heard of him. He invented an interesting mining machine. What does he need?
Sir, have you heard what's been going on in Talmberg?
I've heard a thing or two. Is it true the castle's been taken?
It has, and we want to take it back. Master Fayfire has been given the task of building a trebuchet, but he's not sure he can manage it.
I doubt it myself. Building siege engines is an entirely different kettle of fish than mining. Damn. I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sigismund's. But that can't be done with a quill and parchment, and I can't leave here right now.
Fica no pode sair.
Why can't you leave?
That's a long story. I was a little, more than a little, critical of Sigismund's efforts at Nicopolis, And it might surprise you to know, after that defeat, he didn't particularly appreciate my criticism. Then, when Sigismund abducted the king, I didn't feel too secure in Prague, so I left. Perhaps left is the wrong word. Some might say I was banished. In any case, I went to Bethlehem Castle.
They locked you up in Bethlehem?
Not quite. It's a royal castle. They lead me to my own devices there. Frankly, this so-called banishment has been a bit of a blessing. I have peace and quiet to attend to my opus and a band of able assistants. Although I have lost quite a few of my patrons thanks to all this unrest.
And why are you here in Sasau?
To be honest, I need the money.
Money, sir? You don't seem like a man who lives in want.
Dear me, no. I don't need it to support myself. It's to fund my opus. That's why I agreed to help with the construction of the monastery. So you see, I can't simply take my leave.
Eu não poderia comprar seus serviços.
Could I not just pay off the master builder for your services?
I doubt it. Carol is only interested in the construction. As long as he has the money to pay the craftsmen's wages, that's all he needs.
Ah, as long as he has enough for wages, you said.
Yes, what are you thinking?
Grande cara fica sem dinheiro para os soldos.
Couldn't Carol be persuaded somehow? After all, the defence of the province is at stake.
I realise that, but Sasau Monastery has always kept its neutrality. What's more, the abbot isn't here at present, and without his permission, Carol won't be persuaded. But I might have another idea.
What do you suggest?
Carol received his commission in writing. If you found it, we could, we could copy the abbot's seal and signature on our own document.
That's a curiously interesting idea.
My inventiveness has many applications. I could be back here before the abbot, so he won't even know I was gone.
Não posso obter a comissão.
How do I get my hands on the commission?
It will be somewhere in his quarters. You need to get it quickly and put it back before he notices it's gone. I suggest waiting until evening. That's when Carol usually goes to the tavern to play dice. He's fond of his dice. Maybe you can take advantage of that somehow.
Right. I'll see what I can do. You really can't come with me right away?
Damn. I'd like to rain some boulders on the...
Why can't you...
That's... And it might... There...
What?
To be... Dear...
Thanks for the chat.
You're most welcome.
De cara fica sem soldo e... Furtar a comissão. Vai ter que entrar no monastério. Pior que tá... Sabe, baú. Ah, não. Merda. É agora. Depois cometeram que teríamos se receber um monte de força e vitalidade por até ser pego ou deixar-se na doutrina. Os mais quase são sobre a chuva e de seus passos reduzem em 70%. A nível 1 ainda.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I need some help from Master Conrad.
Then go and talk to him.
The thing is, he's already agreed, but he'd have to go to Talmberg.
I can't consent to that. He signed a contract for building the monastery, and we pay him a pile of coin for every day he spends here.
Poderia compensar pela ausência dele.
Supposing I compensated you for his brief absence, perhaps with some coin?
What use would coin be to me if the monastery roof collapses? Then I'd be the one having to pay compensation.
But the conquest of Talmberg is more important for the province.
From what I hear, it's awfully important first and foremost for your lord. Sassau's always been neutral. Anyway, I take my orders directly from the abbot.
Conrad would only have to leave for a few days. Surely you can manage without him for a short while.
We might, if he didn't get himself killed there. I've given my answer. No. He stays here until the abbot says otherwise, and the abbot isn't here at the moment.
Como que eu vou abrir esse baú?
Thank you for your invaluable assistance.
You're welcome.
May God reward you in kind.
Farewell.
Pior que não aparece pra roubar. Chave do baú. Pronto. Tá, onde que eu tenho que ir? Tá, acho que esse do sol daí, acho que não precisa fazer.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Pegar a comissão.
I've got that commission.
Not so loud, for heaven's sake. Show it here. The very thing. Go to the Sassau scribe and say to him the fox isn't half as clever as he thinks. Then he'll do as you ask.
Is that a password?
Just so. He insists on it. Don't forget to repeat it verbatim and aloud. Then all you have to do is take the new document to Carol and tell him a messenger brought it.
All right.
But most importantly, do it quickly and put the commission back immediately. Carol's no fool. If he can't find it, he'll put 2 and 2 together when you bring him the new document, and the game will be up.
Que eu escrevo.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I have a message for you.
Hmm?
Não tem metade da esperteza que pensa ter.
The fox isn't half as clever as it thinks.
What?
The password about the fox?
What in heaven's name are you blabbering about?
Conrad Keyser sent me.
Why the hell didn't you say so?
That sod. He deliberately lied to me to make me look stupid.
Well, never mind. What do you want?
I've got this document here, and I need to have a different one drawn up with the same signature and seal.
So Conrad is still up to his old tricks. Give him my greetings. Let's see it then. All right. Give me an hour. I hope I won't have problems on your account. May the Lord watch over you.
Vou ter que esperar.
Farewell.
Ué. Espera essa uma hora aí então.
Is it done?
Here you are. And pass on my best to the old dragon.
I feel quite hungry.
Colocar de volta agora. Eu vou ver a comissão original. É, mas devo ver a comissão. Posso esquecer. Não posso esquecer de devolver o documento original. Pera aí, qual que era? Qual que tinha pego? Comissão. Vamos esperar que eu agora não lembro qual que tinha pego. Nossa, que merda. Acho que é esse contrato. retrato. Mas não aparece. Aí. Outra mostra a falsificação mascarela. Vamos ver se vai.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
A messenger brought a dispatch for you.
To the hand of charge, assistant. Permission to leave Sasau? How very convenient for you.
The hand of fate.
We'll see what fate brings. I have an authorization letter of my own from the abbot, and if your letter of patent is fake, you'll be in trouble. Come with me.
Good luck to you.
There.
So Conrad may leave?
He can. The letter of patent is genuine, and when the abbot commands...
Wonderful. I'll tell him.
Hey.
Farewell.
Qual que falta agora? Evernário, cerveja, entregar os inteligentes. Trancados.
They're after me! Sweet Jesus, I knew this day would come!
What? Who is... Carol said you can leave and...
Leave? I can't even set foot outside the door! Not now!
Please, calm down and tell me what's going on.
They're after me!
Who? Who's after you?
Sigismund's people, of course!
Why would they be after you?
Because he's never forgiven my criticisms of Nicopolis. Now he's decided to pay me back. What am I to do?
What makes you think someone's after you?
When I was on my way to Sasau, I saw Baron Pekar in Kostelitz. He was with Sigismund on the crusade, as was I. Now I've been told he was seen at the local tavern. And a stranger's been creeping around the gardens here late at night. My God! There are signs someone was trying to force the door. They're after me, Henry. The Lord preserve me. They want to kill me.
Take it easy. If someone's after you, I'll see to it. I'll have a sniff around the town or lie in wait for him.
I don't know. What if he sneaks past you?
He won't, I promise. I'll hide in the garden, and if anyone starts creeping around after dark, I'll catch him.
You will, won't you? Good, good. And be sure to hide well. If he sees you, he won't come.
Ficar atento para assassinos à meia-noite. A taverna que ele tinha dito.
Yeah. Ah. Yeah. Yeah.
My respects to you.
Would there be a master pay card here by any chance?
But of course. What's your business with him?
O que é que faz aqui?
Why's he come here?
Why so inquisitive?
My master's thinking about a trade he proposed. So I'm asking around to see if he can be trusted.
He's a decent man. He pays his debts and he's certainly no cheapskate. They say he trades in cloth.
What does he look like?
Oh, he's easy to spot. If I had clothes like his, I'd sell them and live happier on the takings.
What kind of man is he?
People like him well enough. And as for me, well, half my profits are his doing.
Thank you.
May the Lord watch over you.
Vamos ver se ele tá aqui. Não.
Jesus.
Do you know anything about a master pay card?
Of course. I've played dice with him a few times at the inn. Decent man. Goodbye.
There.
I hope I can be at help.
Do you know anything about
Of course. I've played Take care now.
Good day to you.
Do you know anything?
Rings a bell. Is he some kind of merchant? Nah, no. I'll be with you. Pour me an ale.
Good health to you.
Do you know anything about a master pay card?
I'm afraid not.
May the Lord watch you.
Jesus Christ be...
Do you know anything?
I'm afraid not. Good luck to you.
Olha aqui.
Good day.
Would you be master pay card?
I would. With whom do I have the pleasure?
Henry, of Skalitz.
And what do you want from me, Henry of Skalitz?
To ask why you've come to Sasau.
An interrogation, then, I see. On business, of course.
And who is it you're doing business with?
Why don't you ask about my mistresses instead? My trade partners are my own private concern.
Stay away from Master Keyser.
Keyser? Conrad Keyser? Why should I want anything to do with him?
So he doesn't need to worry about you?
Worry? Good Lord, no. Why, we were friends.
Right, that'll be everything.
As the master instructs. Take care now.
Ficar até meia-noite.
Yeah.
Deixa eu salvar. Acho que a primeira vez que tentarei que descobrir o que está acontecendo por agora, então tenho que ficar de guarda do lado de fora de sua casa à noite. Quase meia-noite. Deixa eu usar a tocha logo. Guarda, tá aí. Já tá passando da meia-noite, não tem ninguém aqui. Aqui. Não, não.
I've got you. You can't get away from me.
What? What are you talking about?
Silence! For God's sake, I caught you in the middle of an assassination attempt.
Assassination? What are you on about?
You told me to my face you were here purely for business. That Master Keezer had no reason to fear you. And then I catch you sneaking up to his door.
Keezer? He's living here in the monastery?
Well, yes. Right here in this house. What's your business here?
It's all a terrible mistake. I've a long-standing arrangement with the custodian here, Sir Sebastian von Berg. I supply him with salt and spices, and I've come to realise how he's been cheating me repeatedly. The dispute's been running for a while and still has legs, so I wanted my money back, that's all. I've no quarrel with Conrad.
All right. I suppose I'll have to take your word for it. Stop creeping around here at night and trying to break into the house. Conrad is scared half to death and I need him in his right mind.
Very well. That does sound like Conrad. I'll think up some other plan. Take care.
Acho que tem que esperar ficar de dia. Ah, não. Tá acordado.
Well, did you find anyone?
I did.
And?
You needn't fear. I kept watch the whole night and nothing happened. A few folk passed by, but nobody dangerous.
And what about Pekar? Are you saying he has no malicious intentions?
None. He's just doing some trade with the custodian. That's what brought him to where you were.
Well, if you're sure. But I'd still rather lie low for a while.
Come to Talmberg. You'll be surrounded by a whole garrison there.
Yes. Yes, I suppose that does make sense. Thank you, Henry. I'm in your debt. We'll meet at Talmberg.
Tá. Contar FIFA sobre Conrad. Ué. Ah, o FIFA é no guarnição. Agora tem que pegar cerveja. Tinha visto aqui embaixo, vindo. Acho que não.
Hold it right there. Drop.
Oh,
You're
slave.
dead.
Scum.
Peraí, cadê a espada?
You'll pay for that. Gone weaker than.
Eu quero atacar por trás.
You call that combat?
I'm going to it.
Eu só apertei pra atacar e não.
Come here, little lover.
Não, cara, é de tocha. Parando. Caralho, cadê a arma? Não vê nada. Morri já. Consigo usar a bandagem.
Yeah.
mais dourado da cidade. Esperar ficar de dia. Fome, sono.
Huh?
Oh, my word.
Good day to you.
I need to bring a few kegs of beer back to Talmberg.
I'm a few kegs short myself. And once I run out, my regulars will go elsewhere.
Ah, yes.
Have you got a bed for the night?
I suppose I could find something for how long?
Just the one night?
Sure, but let's see your coin for.
Here you go.
You'll like it here. Like sleeping on.
Where do I go to sleep?
That's easy. As soon as you go indoors, at the end of the room on the left, there's a door leading to the chamber. Everything's prepared for you there. Farewell. I hope I... Take care now.
Tá. Aqui que tem cerveja, então. Esse daqui eu já fui, esse já fui. Tem aqui nos caveiros também. Existe, acho que eu já fui. O que sobrou foi esse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deve ter alguma trilha por aqui.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
God be with you.
Você pode enviar pouco de cerveja?
Andrew, there's no more beer in Talmberg, and the soldiers are starting to grumble. Can't you send some there?
I could. There's nothing in it for me.
Just as a matter of interest, who do you pay your taxes to?
You're saying I should be paying the Talmberg towards Sir Divish? When Sir Havel of Volbeck was the master here, I managed to wriggle out of it. Nobody's come collecting since.
Well, right now, there are 3 noblemen camped by Talmberg, one of whom might be very interested to learn about all the tax you owe. I imagine he might want to collect it in the form of beer.
The gentry have other things on their minds right now than a tavern in the borderlands. They'd need someone...
You're not suggesting...
You wouldn't be the sort to go off.
The camp's not that far away. Imagine if the soldiers got so upset by the lack of beer, they went on the hunt for it and ended up here. They could do some real damage. Wouldn't it be better to have them drunk and happy somewhere else?
If they came here for a drink, I'd sell it to them. Why would they do any damage?
What if someone lied to them that you were a Toth supporter and that they'd have to make do with water?
I knew you were a bastard, but I didn't expect you to turn on me too.
I do like things to go my way.
I'll send it there. But just remember, everyone gets what's coming to them eventually. One day, you're bound to come across someone who isn't such a pushover.
Maybe. But in the meantime, make sure to send the best you have. After all, we don't want anyone to feel unwell enough to think about settling the score, do we? Good luck.
Porque é que ainda está com objetivo aqui? Deixa eu ir nos caveiros. Só a viagem rápida. Ah não, tá dourado aqui.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
I'm looking for some pitch for Talmberg.
Already? What happened to the last lot we supplied?
I don't know, and it doesn't matter. Do you have any, or don't you?
I do. I had a buyer lined up, but it's been a while since he showed his face. What do you need it for?
Talmberg's been taken by a horde of brigands, so we're laying siege to it. We could use some pitch.
Christ blood. I hadn't heard the news. All right, it's all yours. You gave us a hand with that ginger when we needed it, and if it's for Sir Divish, I know my duty. If you want to haul it away yourself, feel free, or I can get someone to deliver it to you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Take care.
Dá alguém buscar o peixe. Agora tenho que ir aqui, entregar as ervas. Acho que só vou pegar, entregar mais essa erva aí e terminar a missão no próximo live. Acho que na próxima já deve ser a última. Ué.
A well-chosen site. You want to strike the gate, do you?
True. We don't want to do more damage than necessary.
I quite understand. Sir Toth is holed up there, is he?
Just so, Master Conrad. I hear you have some accounts to settle with him.
Ah, not entirely. I've done with him. Sigismund trusted him more than me in his campaign against the Ottomans, and we all know how that ended up.
How did it end up?
Badly, my lord. The flower of French knighthood was slain there. Sigismund fled for his life, and I did too, I must confess.
Be assured we shall not make the same mistake here. We do not intend to starve them into submission, but to break down the gate.
I am at your service, my lords. We will build the trebuchet quickly. It will be ready in a matter of days. And I can supply, for example, Roquetta to sweep the foe from the battlements.
Roquetta? I do not believe I've heard of such a term.
Roquetta are missiles filled with black powder with a touch hole at the bottom to ignite it. They shoot forward, something like a hand cannon, but without rocks. The rocket is the missile.
I see. But we don't have black powder in these parts. Nor cannon.
Indeed. It should have occurred to me. But I am very fond of Roquetta, and I always think what Alexander the Great might have accomplished with them. I understand. We find ourselves in a conventional situation that demands a conventional solution.
I'm still hoping that Toth will see sense and parley with us.
He may well do so, especially when we set up the trebuchet on his doorstep.
Salva o jogo.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you're closed.
I've gathered up all we need.
Excellent. This will probably do the trick. And do you have the wormwood?
Here it is.
Fine, fine. I'll get started. It's going to take a while. Goodbye.
Tem que esperar. Tá feito ainda. Ué. Não. Como assim falta valeriana? É isso, o objetivo que tá aparecendo. Tá feito isso.
Goodbye.
Ué. Não tô entendendo.
Goodbye. Good luck, then.
I feel quite hungry.
Espera até de manhã então.
Good morning.
So, is the concoction ready?
All done. Here, take the keg. I won't be lugging a heavy great thing like that around myself.
Thank you for your help.
Well, best of luck, lad. Now, I need a rest. God be with you.
As poções de acampamento. Tá, deixa eu ver. Se termina o jogo agora. Acho que vai ter a parte da invasão do castelo ainda. Acho que vou deixar para o próximo live. Bom, acho que é isso. Vou encerrar essa live por aqui. Se você gostou dessa live e quiser ver mais, só me seguir no meu canal aqui na Twitch, então no YouTube. Bom, acho que é isso. Até a próxima live.